Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Fitness. My name is TJ, and here I want to help you get in shape so that you can enjoy your life and your hobbies to the fullest. That means I want you to be able to play until you're done. I want you to do your sport, your activity, whatever it is that brings you the most joy and fulfillment out of life. I want you to do that until you're done. This entire channel is dedicated to you being able to play and enjoy your sport longer. This week I'm going to show you my burst exercise. It's my go-to method if I'm running late or I don't have a big lunch break or I don't have an entire time to commit to the gym. What do? Well, I'm not going to skip. I got to do something each day for my fitness. This is what I do. I'll show you that here in just a moment. And of course, all this will still be part of the 200-day workout. Week 24. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome back, guys. If you started from the beginning in the 200-day workout, we're at week 24. If you started from the last 100 days, we're at week 9. This week, I'm going to show you something I probably should have mentioned from the beginning of the whole program. This is what I call my burst exercise. On a day, let's say I don't get a big break like I would do normally, or I overslept, or let's just say I don't have the whole time to commit to a big gym session, but I still want to make gains. I think it can be done. I wouldn't do it every day, but on these off chances, on these off days, what do? I'll show you that here in a moment. So continue with the countdown method. We'll do 1 day of countdown exercise, then we'll do burst exercise with a good hunk of cardio in there. The next day will be countdown exercises again. This will be a really good week for exercising. If you watched last week, I was just coming off being sick. Today I'm feeling fantastic. I am ready to exercise. It's going to be great. I've got the workout plan already written out. These are those same ones I scroll across the screen here every time in a minute. So just get your phones ready to screenshot the plan as it comes by. But like always, before we continue, I always remind you, always consult with your healthcare provider first before you start any diet, nutrition, or exercise program. All right, phones ready. Screenshot this now. Monday coming across the screen. Day 1, 3, and 5 are still countdown exercises. The intermediate days, or the days between those days, we'll be doing the burst exercise and a good hunk of cardio as well. I've said it in other videos, I don't like for people to get a number stuck in their head, whether that's amount of weight they can push or amount of reps or a measurement across the waist. Numbers can be deceptive, but they can also be a good goal. For this burst exercise, I want us to focus on numbers of 100. 100 push-ups, 100 crunches, 100 leg lifts, and I want to do those as fast as possible. With good form, the goal is to shrink the time. Let's say you're doing 100 push-ups in 5 minutes. You're probably starting off at sets of 20 to 25, having to drop down each time, but the idea, write it down, see how fast you can do it. The next time you exercise, you try to do it faster. If you give it all that you have, you will be sore. Let's say you're a superstar and 100 push-ups isn't a big deal. Push yourself. It's called workout for a reason. It's just not called easy. It's work. You have to do something to get something. So let's say you're going to reset to 150 or 200. The idea is to get a big number and try to make it faster every single time that you do it. Before all the pandemic stuff, I actually used to work in an office rather than working from home. I would often take my lunch break and go into the stairwell and work out. I would get the greatest, strangest looks from my coworkers as they would pass by. They'd see some dude in the bottom of the stairwell with some stretch bands and a kettlebell. You know, just the looks was... I always hear people say, "Oh, I'm going to join you next week." No one ever joined me. If you're watching this, I'm calling you out. But as the pandemic about a year ago started making its way to this side of the country, our lunch breaks got smaller and smaller and smaller. Instead of having hour breaks, we started having 45 or 30-minute breaks. By the time I changed clothes and went to the stairwell, I couldn't do a workout. What do? I still had to do something. So I started the burst exercise then. The first day, I had a short break. I thought, let's just see how fast I can do a set of push-ups. Woo, that was great. So I started integrating that actually into the whole week's program. I knew on the days I had a short break that I'd get a chance to do my burst exercise. It's almost like I was looking forward to having a shorter lunch break so I could do some burst exercise. I would compare this to sprints or battle rope, something that you go at 100 Sprints. Well, sprint is what it says. You can't sprint slowly. That's just jogging. Sprint is all out. I love exercises where you can give it 100%. There's very few maximum exertion exercises. There's not many out there. That's all I have for this week. This week, another pretty simple video. I'm surprised. This is week 24. When I started this, I realized I had 29 videos to put out if I was going to do one a week for 200 days. So far, I'm at 24. I've really enjoyed it. I got 5 more weeks to go, so I've got 5 more topics to cover. Please subscribe. Subscription is free. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, of course. There's a button on this side. It'll take you to the beginning of the 200-day exercise. A link on this side. I hope you subscribe to this channel. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.